Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Being inappropriate as ever over here. How are you?
How are you? That's the question.
We're going. Okay, so here's the deal. We're going camping, and we were going to go when Bill got off work. Well, Bill didn't go to work, so he wanted to leave right away, and I had already put the link in yesterday, so I'm here today. And it's a good thing I had planned on doing this today already, but I think we're going to cut out a little bit early. So,
Good to me.
yeah, we went
camping.
over last time by a lot, so I don't think it'll hurt to leave a bit early. I still have to pack my clothing and double check all the food. And I got up this morning in a frenzy and kind of got a bunch of stuff done, but I thought I would have more time today, before Bill got home from work. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go to Brown Creek and go rock hounding. And Brown Creek is in the Olympic National Park over on the Olympic Mountain Range on the west side of the state. And it's the farthest we've ever taken our camper because we usually try to go pretty close by. Just because, we're hauling a camper.
So are you going to be at a river or a lake or? Well,
it's one of my favorite campgrounds, and it's very unmonitored. It does have some, like some toilets. It does, which is fine if it doesn't, because I can make a bathroom. It does have some running water there. There's a river, and it's just it's in the middle of nowhere in this tiny little campground on the river. And hopefully it's not going to be packed. So that'll be, you look forward to us being inappropriate. We're pretty good at that, but I do have to bite my tongue sometimes.
We have certain levels of inappropriateness.
There are levels of inappropriateness that are off camera for sure, huh, Eddie?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll leave that for
that's
for off camera.
I was a bartender for 26 years. I mean,
we have reputations to uphold. I mean,
I do. I really do. Hi, Zal.
Hi, Zal. Zal is traveling right now. She's in the Chicago.
Oh, how cool. Oh, it's smoky there. Oh, I'm sorry.
But
I hope it
what?
clears up.
She's on vacation, so she's having a good time.
Yeah, but vacation where it's smoky, that sounds oof. Okay, I'm going to share this real quick. We're not going to read today because we're going to be cutting out early so I can finish getting ready for camping. I did not know he was going to stay home. So I put an eyelet in the back. I tied this little string to it. And it's Ticket to the Nun Show, as you know. It's got like rhinestones on it. But then inside I have peekaboo. We have Violet, and it said Violet is blue. So I colored her face blue with a colored pencil. No. And this is Rose, and it's Sister Rose, like Rose of Church Pews, ROWS.
Sister Rose.
Yeah, and they made her give away her baby. And this is Pushing Daisies is Sister Constance, but she doesn't have a flower name, so she's Pushing Daisy. Oh my God, Pushing Daisies.
Wow, I'm glad you got it.
Final.
Hello, Fairy Time Stamp Collector.
Hello. How are you? Oh, hi, Anne.
Hi, Anne.
And this is Poppy. And they all have a coordinating flower behind their heads and a little something on the back, maybe some words or whatever. It was not. It was just whatever I had on my desk. And they're all playing peekaboo here. And then this is the back. Oh, I should make that into a 13, huh?
Unlucky for some.
But not for all. There we go. So that is what we made last week. It was just silly fun. And, you know, that's what we do, though. I have one other thing to share with you. I could not wait. When I saw this, I was so excited, and I don't know why. I don't collect magnets. I don't have a child. I am not a child. I don't usually like cutesy things. This is a box of 20 little feminists. Oh my God, they're so cute. We have Amelia Earhart. We have Harriet Tubman. We have Maya Angelou, Rosa Parks, Frida Kahlo, Billie Jean King, Ella Fitzgerald, Elizabeth, Cleopatra. We even have Hillary in here. And then there's a couple other little extra that say girl power and girls rule. And these are adorable magnets. Look how thick they are. They're so, and I'm just going to stick them on my file cabinet here. I don't know why I had to have them. This is a weird thing that I purchased, but I couldn't stand it. I couldn't handle that they were out in the world and I did not own them. So here we are. My little feminists. Isn't it cute, Anne?
So cool.
So if you want to look it up, the company is Mud Puppy. I got it on TikTok Shop, I think. Can't remember. Anyway, adorable. The other thing I wanted to share with you, because I've been making these ear cuff thingies, I bought 2 silicone ears made for piercing, like for people to learn how to do piercing. And I used this kind of glue, glued it straight to the glass. I'll be putting like a gel print back there, but something kind of muted. But I've been making these ear cuff things right here. And they needed a way to show off how to put it on and the display for it. So I made 2. One's going to the shop and one's going to events when I get booked for some. I also signed up with the city to do the fairgrounds and to do stuff downtown. So hopefully I will get some emails when they have some availability here and there. But this just seems inappropriate to me. I laughed when it came and it's funny to me. But oh no, and it's coming off. I use silicone glue. But I'm gonna have to
people see how it's supposed to be worn.
Huh?
And folks will see how it's supposed to be worn.
Right, that's what it's for. You don't that you don't want a fake ear? No, not that. Okay.
Send you a real one.
Love the ear cuff. They're really cute when they're done. And I probably am running pretty low down at the shop. So I'm going camping this weekend. Bill took the day off for everybody that missed. I didn't know he was going to take the day off. So we're going to be leaving here early today. And that's why we're not reading any cards or doing the thing. What we are doing is revisiting some really old. I mean, I think this one's 3 years old. This one's 2 years old somewhere. I mean, I can't remember some of these. And my question to everyone here is, how many of these do you have that you haven't finished, that you have some blank pages or some pages that are not done? Fake disembodied ears seem like something Katya would have. Yeah. Love it. So I think every one of mine or 95% of mine have pages that I just got stuck on, or I tucked things in and I was like, I'll get back to that later. And then I start with something else, Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
What I am going to show is one that is finished right here. But we're going to work in one of my favorite ones. So this one I think is more like 3 years old, I think. And this is, I do them all different. This is an altered book. This one's on rings. This is completely homemade, like from chipboard. But it shows the progression, and I like that. The progression of, like that didn't even get done right there. She's just sitting in there, it's got leaves. How we change, we alter over time, the way we do things. There's a little note in there. There's hunks of paper in this one. This is an envelope. It's got some stuff inside. More paper. One of my favorite images. And a little tea bag style with some words on it. Pockets. I love this one. I love the colors and the textures, and it's not as ornate, this image from an art book, from a gallery book. It's not as fiddly as some of the stuff that I do, but you know, it's probably fiddlier than most. There's a nun that never got finished. She never got done. That is super cool.
Well, that's kind of the point of the nun, never been done.
She's never been done, yeah. Hey, anybody coming back in, go back and watch at the beginning. I share what we did last week. And you can see the little flip through of the little nun book that we were working on. This has got little notes stuck in it. A little bit of this and that. This, where I made this whole extra, I used one of these notepads and I made a fat pocket for it. And this flips right on over it.
Love that.
And here's a pocket that is not full. So this book, even this one that I felt like was mostly done. Hi, Sherry. Is still missing a few things. I love the texture paste here on top.
But that lady says it's important.
What's important?
Look at where your thumb is.
Oh, yes, that is what she's important. Yeah. I was like, who said important? What do you mean?
Oh, Sharon needs a vacation.
I do. And we're going camping. Okay. And then I'm going to do just the quickest. Love the mica over her eyes here. I think this one I did last year. It's been over a year. And not every pocket has something in it here. Did that one get glued shut? Oh, that one was for a pen. Okay. But I mean, this one has some, like, that didn't get finished. I started it, but I was like, hey, I'm stuck. I don't have something I'm looking for. And, you know, I didn't know what it was that I was looking for, and I don't like pink, but I love this. And this was definitely art journal.
Yeah, that spread doesn't read Sharon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was
weird.
Every page is very different here, like art journal. This is when I was making those round tags, and this got glued weird. So I just separated it. This is an altered book, by the way. I started at
good place for some washi tape.
Yeah, it would be, or something.
Hi, Diane.
I don't know. Hi, Diane. And so this one I did. There's no theme here. It was just art journal style. I love this.
Looks like the subway in Boston.
I made it like
going up.
Oh, it's a pyramid. Those are steps on a pyramid. Yeah, but I see it. I see it.
Welcome to Harvard.
I love the pom-pom balls. This one, this has this extra little page.
Oh, I like that.
Little something. A lot of coloring, and I love this. She just is supposed to be clipped in there. Remember when we did the handbook? It's over here, but yeah, when we did all the hands, and I wrote upside down here. This one ties up, and I have a girl here with a dress, and I'm not going to untie it. You see her. Love her. Love her.
Very nice.
This came out nice. This is where I had just tucked in some stuff, and I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it yet. It's a piece of packaging. Amelia Earhart looking lady, but I don't know who it is, but it looks like Amelia Earhart to me, and that's who it made me think of when I put her in.
May I ask, you see the images you have there, why are they so shiny?
Oh, these are stickers. These ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cute.
They're pretty cool. Like this didn't get finished. I was like, I'm stuck, or I was tired, or it was the end of the day, or I don't know. Got here.
So many awesome flips.
Found a
it's
feather.
My stencil design.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. That was one of my first.
You sent me this, by the way. This is one piece you sent me.
Cute.
And then I love writing on the edges like that. This one has a couple pages that are not finished, of course. Like we got her started, didn't finish her. I gave her a dress.
She looks angry.
She is angry. It's like a little, you can see under her skirt.
Quit looking into my skirt, you young whippersnappers.
That's why she's mad. I should put some bloomers down there.
Make her some bloomers.
Cut out some little bloomers. Yeah. So, and the rest is yet unfinished, basically. But I tucked stuff in some pockets that I had made that I wanted to add in. And here's one of those circle tags. Okay. And we're getting there. I'm not going to do a full flip through the others. This is from 2 years ago. I love that. Or 3 years ago, I think.
Diane says it looked like some of her typing teachers in high school.
And then this one. Remember, I made this little latch. And we'll just do like a quick. This one was a little spookier. Love it. But unfinished. Once again, unfinished. Love. Side pockets and bookmarks. Tucked some things in once again. Of her. There's an envelope I tucked in on an unfinished. This one needs a lot more on here. So, I mean, I have this thing I skip around because I use gel prints for the pages, or I go in and, so I'm looking for something specific that, kind of piques my interest, and then I choose that page, so I don't ever do them in order.
Yeah.
Ever. Okay, let me put these to the side because we're going to work in, I think, my favorite one. And that is this one. This one is my tome. This one is freaking huge. I mean,
wow,
remember the tabs?
Yeah. I remember this one.
And the bottom. Oh, look at all the trim and the yummy. And then I sat and it really enjoyed putting all that texture.
That's all hand done. Nice.
Yep. And this was an altered book. So this is a book cover, an antique book cover. But it's nearly finished because I did enjoy this one so much.
Oh, look at Constance in her little cap.
Yeah. Creativity takes courage. Not her courage. She doesn't have any, but
she can make a mean pie.
Keep secrets. This is one of my favorites. If anybody wants to go back, we did build this together. We worked on it together. Old Red. So you can go back and see several videos where we worked on this and made it, where we did the tabs. This has got some cotton paper that I stamped all over. Let's see. Images from books.
Oh, look, and there's Constance being cheeky.
There she is when she was young. I love this one.
I love it.
This was the extra grungy one, you guys. This is
like after a glass of port.
Yeah, she's a fun girl.
She gets feisty after some port.
Extra grungy. This is all texture paste on here.
That's nice.
I love this one. And the goal for this one, I think it's titled Extra Grungy or Super Grungy, or it was something like that. There's another piece of stamped cotton paper. And then this is a double pocket that could get something. I probably could look through some tags. Scrapey crackle paste with little things hanging from it. I do love this. Love her.
I didn't tell you. So I binged watched Downton Abbey last week.
You did?
Yeah.
You've not watched it? Really?
Never thought I would. And I was like looking for something. I'm like, let me give this a try. It was good.
It is good. I was less thrilled with the movie like that they did recently about, like an after thing.
Well, the movies, like they're all on like behind paywalls for me, so I haven't even seen those.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fairy Time Stamp Collector wants to know if you keep a log of your projects.
Oh God, no. I can't be that organized. I'd like to. I keep little notebooks in every room of the house, and I write little things
YouTube channel.
What's it? Yeah, it is.
There you go.
This is dendritic crackle paste. And it was
How did you do that? That's fantastic.
This was done so long ago when we were doing experiments, and I think it was probably like 4 years ago. Doing experiments, and I was making textures for my texture bucket. Like I have a whole bin where I have textured things standing up. You guys have seen it. And this was in there forever. And I barely remember how I did the two colors. I mean, I hardly remember that. It's been so long. Let's see. Got little things hanging here and there and everywhere. Got a little mirror with a tape measure on the back. Little piece of cotton paper again tucked in there, and then something else in that double pocket. Look, she's a pirate. Arr. Arr. This lifts up. Says secrets. This was one of the things out of the sock. I did really love this layout. And from my favorite old book that I bought, one of the ones I bought to tear up. She's on shrink plastic. I could shrink her, but I'm not going to. I like it. I like the texture of that. I think Mariah sent me this piece of paper right here. It wasn't a whole piece. It was like a scrap. Obviously got a header here and something I rusted. Little rusty clip, rusted fabric. I used lots of pieces from my texture bin here. I'm going. Do you guys like flip throughs? I'm curious. I always feel like, man, I need to hurry.
I do.
But I think a lot of people like a flip through, and I forget that. This is, these are a lot of these things were sitting in my texture bucket, and that's why they got added to the pages here. I love her with her little green velvet bow. She's on a piece of packaging. Small peaks. Piece of plastic. And then she was one of my favorites. You guys have seen photos of her underneath. And then the word is here in French.
Underneath.
I've got her shoes that she was wearing with her. Wait till you see it. This is an old photo slide holder. Bam! Out of a 1950s or 1960s 17 magazine.
Hello, Lively.
Hello. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome.
Great use of the zipper there.
Oh, yeah. This is an old zipper too that I've been holding on to and hoarding, and I still have a little bit of it left because it's like old metal. You can, how they're kind of crunchy. I mean, they're kind of your zipper would get stuck. And I've also got some eyelets up here.
Pieces of skin left behind.
Got a little, I don't know what's in here. Oh, it's a
Joan
lady.
Rivers.
What's that?
Joan Rivers when she was young and alive.
That's what it is. Yeah. This is alcohol ink on vellum.
Oh, nice.
This is faux rust on here, and it was in my texture bucket, and it was just crusty because I was cutting it out to use it for something. And so I added this this lace I've had for so many years, and I used to spray paint over it. And it's got layers and layers of crunchy spray paint on it.
Oh, nice.
And so it really went on there. Because remember, we were doing extra grungy. Got her here. This I love, love, love. And this was in my texture bucket forever. Some of my rusty fabric that I made. This is from the top of a birdseed bag, one of the big bags where you pull the thread. And it was best before, and I've used that a few times because it says it's stamped like all over it. Something unfinished to go in this pocket here. That was the plan, at least. And I tore like cardboards. That's why I'm checking, like, is that a pocket? No, it's not. It's not a pocket. This is a piece of mica, and I didn't put that black on there. It was already on there. That, and I tied that up so it would be like a pocket, like you could slip something in the side like that. But I thought that black mark looked like a tree. Also, there's another tree. We've got gel prints on here, so painted papers. Old lace. Got a child. I don't use very many children. That's why I use the word nurture. Metal tab that I covered in gold leaf. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the tissue paper you used last week.
Yeah, the rose. Yeah, I've had it for a while. And then, so this is a envelope that I turned into a pocket that I could. There's more of that super duper. It was when I was playing with the rusting powder and the vinegar. Super rusty paper, and that's actual rust. I love it when it gets that little shine on it. So she goes in here. This is connected. Words in there. She's out of an old art book. Let's see, we're almost there. We are almost there. So here I have, let me see. This was, you know how you cut something out on your, with your die cuts and they don't go all the way through, because I use weird things to run through there. I don't use just like cardstock. This was like a piece of packaging. And it didn't go all the way through. So then I ended up with this cool pattern on here. So I inked it, or I sprayed it with walnut spray. And yeah.
Nice.
Feel like something's, oh, it's little papers.
Space for writing.
Yeah. And then this is foil tape that's been alcohol inked and embossed, turned tab. Love this, out of an old book, and a daisy that I pressed, and another flower that I pressed. Some of that fringy trim that I was making with the strips of thin Bible paper and spray. And then you kind of crumple it up and put it in strips, like on top of each other. And then, of course, the church, and one of my favorite images, but that's out of an art book. Let's fly away. So, Oh, and there's a couple more. We're getting to the back, and that we're going to do the back page is what we're going to do today. So this was an old photo. It's got alcohol ink on it, and this is, and it's got a picture of Mount Rainier, or maybe it was Mount St. Helens before it blew. It's one or the other. And oh, this goes up here. It won't close. And you guys, and it's kind of a steampunk ending, isn't it, here? Checking. There's so many layers here. I'm like, okay, does this lift up? Is this a pocket? It's been a while. It's been a rusty safety pins, you know, like I used a lot of rusty stuff in here that I rusted. There's some washers, safety pins, there's paper clips, there's these clips. So this right here. And the good thing about the tab book is you can do this to make it flat. So that was one of the things. You can do this with a tab book, and you can also do this with my the shape books that I make that go back to back. They also will lay flat like this. So we're going to work on this because it never got finished. I just kind of stuck her in here. I've got this stamp, and it looks like a library card. And then that's a bag from my wedding right there. I put real hinges on this, and I just used Tiny Brads to attach it.
Tiny Brads.
Tiny Brad. But she needs finished right here. And then I can actually say that this book is done, I think. Was there another page in here that I did about? Was there?
I think so.
There's a couple tags that I could make to put in some of the pockets that are sitting empty. I do know that. The envelopes that I used on their sides. Tiny Brad. Oh, you're inspiring you to use more eyelets. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mary. And thank you. Thank you, Fairy Time Stamp Collector. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. So and we're not staying forever today. It is already 12:30. I am leaving at 1 to go camping. Eddie, make me get up my desk by 1:10 at the latest, okay? All right.
Okay.
So because Bill stayed home today so we could go camping, and I didn't know he was going to do that. So now I am in a rush, and I thought I had all day to pack and do all the things. So did what I could this morning. Okay. So she looks like Alice from the Brady Bunch to me. She does. Out of one of those old 17 magazines. I did give her like gemstone earrings, and she's got a Chesterfield buck behind her head. That was like cigarette money,
Yeah.
To swear.
Marlboro Miles.
That's right. And then this is just a little book. Just like this. Inner truth. These are just words that I found in, like they were just on book pages. Like, oh dear. You know how I tear up books.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do, right? All right.
Right.
So I want to add another girl to this. And I grabbed a couple little things here, but I also maybe need to just go with something black and white. I'm thinking, since this book is nearly done, I really only need to grab some girl from here. We won't dig through the whole thing. We're going to do like a random draw here. She fell out. Maybe I should use her. She's not very exciting, but boom. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm going to hoard her because I like her outfit.
You said hoard. Cool.
I said hoard with a D. It had a D. I really like her.
Very trampy, right? That's like a trampy outfit.
Yeah, she's a trollop. That's Mary Pickford. And
Love.
I think we're going to pull her out. That was the other thing I'm going to take with me, I think, camping is just the bracelets, because I did do one bracelet that says trollop. The metal, the aluminum that you stamp, when we were doing that.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to take just those, the hammer and the letters, because I can do it while we're camping. It's just, I thought it would be good outside anyway, where I can be loud. So let's see. I don't want to ruin all of them. So I'm going to go I don't need all of her. I'm going to go to the top of her head so I can use her on the back side.
I did say hi, Julie. I think you missed it.
Oh, hey, Julie. Yeah. Hey, if you guys don't mind, take a moment and offer a thumbs up. That would be great. I forget to say all the things. You guys know this. I'm not good at it. So she's going in my bucket over here. I've got, might as well put that in there, that in there. So we're going to be hoarding her. That means that I'm just checking both sides so I don't take away too much. Okay. Usually these are all lined up, but this is a weird shape here. So we're going to put that over here. We're going to hoard her. Don't really care about that. This is, if anybody doesn't know, this is one of my favorite authors to tear up. Although he's not around anymore and they don't make books anymore, and I doubt they're ever in reprint. I guess they could someday. But they are David Bloom. Hold on. This is, I have one, with the opera is my favorite, but this is a pictorial. This is what I get for trying to hurry. A Pictorial History of the Silent Screen by Daniel Bloom. And I did get these on thrift books years ago, and I use them all the time. Eddie, is that you? Is that you?
Hold it down. That is me. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Yeah. Yep. When you played Romeo or Juliet?
I was a thespian for a while. Yes.
Yep. Me too. Okay. So I want to use her. I think she's perfect for this because I can make this even more narrow. Let's go this way. And put her back here. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm going to go this way. I'm very excited to go camping this weekend. We're going to a campground I've been wanting to go to for a while. We've never taken the camper there. It's a little farther than we normally go. But I am excited to go dig in the river there. Well, it's called Brown Creek, but it's wider than that. And then there's actually one of my very favorite hikes is up there, and we'll see if I'm up to it. I haven't been for several years, but it's called Spider Lake, and you can hike around the whole little lake. It takes hours. And there are some hills, but it's such a beautiful walk. And you walk through this super damp, swampy rainforest and go over a little bridge to go around the lake. So if nothing else, we'll go that far and toward the beginning, but I haven't hiked that far in a long time. So for multiple reasons, Okay, so she's going to go right here. I've got to figure out what goes with her. Now, I think I want to use, this is my extra grungy one, but I do have some gold in here. I think I'd like to use a little bit of this somewhere. Or not. I mean, or not, you know, maybe this one. Got this one sitting here. Maybe this, some of this. And I'm just going to grab some stuff behind me here. Just right off the top of my cart. See what I've got. I've got some envelopes sitting here. Maybe I should tear out one of these hands. Should she be a flip up so I don't lose any of this? Maybe she goes on something. Or maybe she opens this way.
We have a question in the chat. What
Sure.
kind of stuff do you find while rock hounding over this?
Well, we have agates, jasper, chert. I found something turquoise the other day that was really gorgeous, but it was that's bad. Carnelian, which it's the agate and the carnelian that we're mostly looking for. We now have 2 rock tumblers, and we're going to be getting a wet saw so that I can cut slices, and we're going to need a drill press to get the holes in them so I can use them in jewelry. And mostly because I like to use a mix of really, this style is me. I'll use some really ornate beads with like some gold inlay and whatever. And then I'll use the opposite and use like a natural irregular stone with it. And I just have I treat jewelry like this. So anything that I do is going to have that sort of mix of style. And I love what I'm doing right now. I really do, because I'm treating it like each one is a piece of sculpture, I guess. And I don't think it's typical. I don't think what I'm doing is typical at all. So, and I really love it. Ooh, let's do a transparency over some sort. Something that flips or got that. Let's see. Love this little piece right here, and it's just scrap off something. So I think what we're going to do is have her flip up. Don't want to waste that. Don't want to waste that. I've been hoarding this piece for 5 years. 5 years. Wow. This is how much I have left. I have used, it was like a circle. Yeah. It was like a cutout traced from a ribbon thing, and then traced onto a cereal box, but it's textured and it's got like the best color on it.
Oh, nice. I love it.
And it's texture paste. I don't know how it turned out that good. I just don't. It just did. Let's see. Brick walls. This is an envelope. Maybe this. Maybe I can just set an envelope here and close this on it, and we'll do some sort of a latch or something on it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. It's a little redder than I would have chosen.
But it goes.
But somehow it works. Huh. Okay. So now I need.
Sorry about all those motorcycles in the background. It's the weekend.
Are you sure it's a motorcycle? I mean, Eddie, really?
Yeah. I haven't eaten anything today to contribute to that. So. Toot, toot.
Look at you over there tooting your horn. I also have this though, and this actually goes with it. It's the same paper. I'm gonna use this so I can still use these other little scraps that I had because they were not going with that. We'll use that and that and that. Where did that one little one go? There it is. That. Oh, you guys can't see, can you? I'm over here on the side, assuming you can see. All right. Let me put this back. That goes. I was thinking I might cut out a hand, but I don't think I want to do it on this because this is an old envelope and that's an old card. So we're just going to leave them on there. Ooh, these polka dots would be nice. Let's see. And a man's shoe. It's perfect. That's perfect. Okie dokie. Put this away. Maybe I'll make a latch out of this guy right here. Let's see. This is embossed. And because this was the extra grungy one, I'm going to set this off to the side. It's in my way now. I'm going to put Alice with it. We'll get it back out in a minute. Yep, right here. Okay, first thing I want to do is darken this up a bit. I want to make it extra grungier. Which side is? This way. So because of time, I'm not going to use walnut spray right now. I'll just go ahead and use an ink pad on it. But otherwise, I would reach for walnut spray. No. Yes. I'm just darkening it up. It's just, I'm allergic to white. So I'm going to leave that rough edge on there too. And I should have roughed up the other sides. Doing it. This is hanging off. So I'm sure this is just like a cracker box or something right here. And we're going extra grungy on my desk, clearly. My desk is going to be extra grungy when we're done. That's right.
Just a quick update, 13 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Hurry, girl. Spent too much time digging and sharing, but that's my name, so...
They really enjoyed the sharing, though.
Oh, did you guys? I'm glad.
Yes.
And sometimes we need to go through and revisit so we can remember, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Or I forgot I could make these. Or, I forgot about this style of pocket. Or, that what happened to those markers. Or, that's kind of what we do. And then this side is obviously a piece of scrap of paper. So if you want to go back and watch the flip through of what we did last week, I finished it and it turned out really cute. It just made me giggle. But it was a nice warm up. Of course, we had our naughty nuns. All right. And another thing I want to do is give it some dog ears because, wouldn't be old without it. Old and grungy. Some extra. And another fold or two.
Oh, that was somewhere outside, Julie. Sorry.
Are you gassy again?
No. Somebody sneezed.
Okay, we made it extra grungy, and we also unglued it somehow. Never did get a pin. I still have a safety pin here. Oh no, where's Kylie? I had a pin in my mouth.
She's gonna pop up anytime now.
Any minute, get that pin out of your mouth. Yeah. All right, maybe a bit bright. Throw it on the floor. All right, we're not using this one. We're going to use somewhere in here because she was playing some character clearly that was a man. I think, let's see, I think we want these. Ooh, best sound ever.
Rip.
Do we need a third? Nah, that's fine. We'll just use that. I love it. I love it. Just taking Muhammad to the mountain.
Shoes.
Where's my little, there it is. All right. So, get rid of that. It's not even a white edge, and look at me go. I'm allergic to this color. I've got a ticket here. You know what? You know how you do something and they rip your ticket in half? That's right.
There
We're
you
doing
go.
that. This is like the speed round, isn't it?
It's like, hurry up, hurry up.
It is. It's the speed round. That's going to go over the top. Let's see. And then I have kind of like that. This was me playing on my paper, either from my spray box or on my desk, because, you know, that's where they retire to, is my spray box. And then white embossing powder. So I just thought this was kind of fun. And I know I'm allergic to white, but we're going to keep that one. I also have a ruler here. Let's see. And some painted paper. That doesn't really go. So that's a no. Love this. Both sides. That needs to be a tag. All right. So let's see.
Oh, I like that.
Somewhere there's a place for us. Somewhere. Excuse me. I don't know what's happening. It's because I have to hurry. I've also got this, just, you know, it's out of my spray box. So what if I create an edge here? No squares. No squares. No squares allowed, man. The quick version. So I want to keep this green edge right here. And I don't want to, I like that splatter there. Just don't know. Let's see. I love having extra papers stacked up in my spray box for this purpose, you know?
You need a little something.
Yeah, it just creates, you know, some extra. Let's see, this one's still good. I mean, look how grungy that paper is. I think
So
this
cool.
this one actually was on my desk first and then went to the spray box. I can see evidence. There's evidence. When you're doing extra grungy, though, it really works. Let's take that all the way to the edge. Whoops. Blew in my hand. I had it upside down. I can go around and get any little edges after too. And she's obviously going on top, so. Or not. I like this. I want it pointing in. Okay. I can't wait to go wading through the river. And what I'll do is basically I have water shoes and I just walk right in and walk upstream and see what I can find. And there's this hill. They come out of like the cliff sides.
Rocks?
The crystals do, yeah. And that's really fun. Like when you're walking along, you're not just seeing them in the river. You're seeing them poke out of the hillsides, which is really
That's
cool.
Cool. Hey, Paul, how are you?
Paul, hello, love. What was that?
The motorcycle.
Do you have a didgeridoo?
No, I'm telling you, it's the weekend, and
Did it not sound like he has a didgeridoo, you guys?
Where I live is on the way to Cape Cod, so
a
lot of folks getting away and getting their motorcycles out.
So I'm gonna look at the tickets now. I'm not gonna use that, and I'm not gonna use that, and I want to use this. I just don't know where it goes. Right there. The speed round. How we doing, Eddie?
You've got 1 minute.
It's 1 minute until when?
4. 4 o'clock for me. Minute to the top of the hour.
Okay. I can't believe how far we got in that amount of time, honestly.
You did a lot.
The indecisive girl over here. Bunch of flip throughs, and if you guys missed it, go back and watch the flip throughs to see what we've been up to. and to see what we made last week, which is fun, fun, fun. Nope, 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 nope. Now, stay an extra moment here, just see if I can't get this wrapped up. So I also have this, and it's wallpaper that has been embossed and sprayed. I think it's sprayed, painted, and then put on a ticket. What to do? This is all very dark, and we've got this sort of yellow and green over here. I'm gonna take a little bunch of weeds or something here. Without any thought at all, she just does it.
Just do it.
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna have to leave it off, but I would do a whole lot more to this. Honestly, I feel like I want to add some gold leaf to it because it's so grungy, and bring it back up, you know. And with me, you know, I like to mix all those things together. So I would probably do like, and it takes a while to do gold leaf. And one more also here, as we leave off, I'm going to do this. If I can open this. Wait, you know, I'm going to use a paintbrush. This is way too big. Okay, because I used Distress Oxide on most of this, all of this can be oxidized and it'll be a different color and turn white in some areas, kind of chalky.
All with a little bit of water.
Yep, just a little bit of water. Kind of, that's why I put so much on the edges, right here. Just touch it. This is oxide spray on here.
I could tell it's lovely.
Yeah, it is. It is good. I really like it. And then also with the Stabilo, it will do the same thing. Where's my Stabilo real quick? Where's my Stabilo? Should be right here. No, really. Okay, fine. I'm going to use the Woody.
Where's the Woody?
The Woody is huge.
We like Woodies.
Huge Woodies. Trying to figure out where I want to put this. So this is actually just like the Stabilo, except it's bigger. So that means that it's really going to bleed. It's like a watercolor. If you don't, I would like the whole set of these. I would not be mad about that.
I like them. I have many, not many, but I have a good selection of colors. They're nice. They're good on foam stamps. Like you can color the foam stamp and then stamp it into water.
Oh yeah, I bet that works. I'm wondering though if I wouldn't just use like black and brown, because I know me.
Well, yeah, some of the, like I have like it's like a rainbow set, you know.
Yeah.
But
so just making it extra grungy.
Certainly buy just the colors you want.
Yeah, I know they sell them individually. I wanted them for the longest time, and then I finally put this on my Christmas list. This one, the black and white. I think I have a white too. They came in the set of 2. loosely holding it so that it makes an extra big mess.
That looks wonderful.
I think it turned out okay. I think it needs gold. But that's something I'll do after. I'll probably do something to the boot as well. Like give it a pop of color or something, something unexpected. But let's get the book. Really, this book is darn near done. And it's really, I will add detail after detail after detail until I feel like it's done. So, she goes there like that. And then I'll have to make some sort of a clasp that'll go right here, which, I could use, anything for it. I'll probably use something like one of these chipboard pieces. And
nice.
like I did with the others, or a number even, or a piece of wood, little piece of wood. I didn't end up using this. I still get to add to this though. I mean, look at the back of that. That worked out. Anyway, whoa. Yay! Well, thank you everybody for being here. I'm sorry to take off early to go camping, but wish me luck. I think we're going to have lots of fun this weekend. And I hope that we find lots of Jimmy treasures. That would be wonderful. Do you want to see the rock hall? I would do that. Yeah, I know it's short and sweet today, Julie. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Eddie, for hanging out today. I appreciate it.
Fun.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.